Alright guys, welcome back. I got my buddy here. His name is George. I call him Jorge. I'm going to call this Hanging with Jorge, I think. I'm going to try and get him over here every now and then to join me because he's a really cool dude. I'm trying to get him to do his own channel, but he was talking about he don't have the time to put content up regularly, but I think you guys would like him. So he said he'd be willing to join my channel with me every now and then. The other day when we were at the casino, he was playing the field a lot, and I didn't understand how he was covering it or whatever. And you know how I like to come over here and play on my table and place it different ways without real money so I can see how it works and get comfortable with it. So when I'm in the casino, it's almost second nature. He's going to show me what he was doing the other day because it seemed really interesting. And I kind of want to see what he's doing when he places his money. So what he's going to do is he's going to just start throwing. He's going to give you a quick rundown, super quick, of just his first layout. And then as he's playing, he's going to explain what's going on. So what do you lay out on your come out roll?
So on my come out roll, I usually go pass, field, and then 5, and I get my 5 on the come out.
Okay, let's get going then, and we'll see how this works out. So this is turned on then?
That is turned on the come out. So I'm going to just throw little, not real, focused throws.
Okay, so
8. So the way I play 6 and 8 are the really only thing that will kill me at the very beginning, like it did right now. So I lose my field.
You only lose 5 though, so
right.
It's not too big of a deal.
I lose my field, but since my 8 is my number, I usually might play my odds on that, and then I'll go back to the field.
Okay.
That's a good number.
Okay. You don't like that number though.
I don't like that at all.
Okay. That happens to all of us.
So we're running again. And I would like to, after I throw at least 2 or 3 numbers, then I start playing for my crap check and thing like that to kind of back myself out in case that happens.
Okay.
Which I assume it would.
Okay, we got another 8 on the come out. Okay. And he started with $200, by the way, so we'll see what he could build with that. Another 7.
Jeez.
2 7s on the second.
Maybe I should actually throw it.
Yeah, throw the dice for real. He's just kind of tossing it here just so he could explain to you, but he's going to actually start throwing it. All right, 6. There we go. 6 is now the point. Okay, and he loses his field. I'm just doing a quick video. So he's kind of explaining to us how he does his thing. All right, hard 10. There we go. So now you can see here he's earning his field bet there.
I usually try to press my field all the way 3 times, and then I pull it and start from scratch again. So my hope is that I at least get 3 rolls out of it.
And one thing that we do notice is George throws a lot of field numbers. So right there that shows he just won $20 on the field. So now
I'll pull it off.
Now he backs that off.
Now I'm coming back at where I started.
All right, 11. And like I said, he throws a ton of field numbers. So he presses the first time. I think he presses 2 in a row and then pulls off. Oh, 7 out.
Yeah.
All right, so now he's got to start over.
And about then, that was 3 throws. I should have been crap checking myself anyway. But
explain this 5 again real quick. I know that on the field. Okay, so if you throw a 7 or 11, you win. If you throw a 6 or 8, that's the worst number. You lose there.
Right, 6 and 8, I lose. I'll lose my field, but I'm on the board.
Okay, so you get on the board. So you're only losing $5. What's the number 5 for? Why don't you use it on the 6 or 8? Or have you even thought about that? Or
I have. I've noticed the way I throw, I end up with a lot of 5s.
Okay, so this is just something based off of the way that your numbers come out on your dice.
Right. On that first throw, I'm really trying to hit the field. And the 5 just kind of protects me because it's not a field number. And then I'm just really playing my gamble that I'm not going to hit the 6 and 8.
Okay, and honestly, I mean, I think you've already thrown like 15 times. I think you might have hit these only twice that I can remember. And so that makes sense.
Because on my come out, my 6 and 8 is where I'm going to really lose. But if I hit my 2 or my 12, I'm getting 5. So,
and not only that, like you said, if it is the 6 or the 8, then you just put your odds on the pass line, and the only thing that would hurt you is the opposite one that you choose then.
Right.
So you're still pretty much covering the whole board.
Yep.
All right, that makes sense. Okay. That's on the come out roll. So this is where you were talking about here. You lose this but win that.
Yeah.
So it evens out. So we're ready to roll. So you kind of have a system that kind of like checks each other a little bit too.
Mm-hmm. For me, I think just getting into the game is the biggest thing. And then I can play around with my bets from there.
Right. And are you one that likes to do like 3 rolls, like you said, then start crap checking with the C?
Right.
C and E possibly, and just win like $5 per roll?
Yep, after about...
And there you go, that's what you're talking about. You hit 5s, so when you play that live on the come out, so you'll win that 5.
And lose that one.
Okay, lose the field. So you're up $2 and now you're playing. You gonna throw something on the field or no?
Yeah.
Do you always put the field or no?
I always do.
That's why I
feel like it's one of those things that's always going to be kind of a 50-50 balance.
For you.
And if I can just hit the 3 times and
then yeah.
And
Well,
then
and
I'll be
honestly,
good.
I've played with you at the casino a few times, and I'd say 80% of your rolls are crap numbers, or field numbers.
yeah.
There's a 9. You see what I'm talking about? I'm going to play heavy on the field when I go with you, man. Okay, so first one's a press. Okay. There's your first 6. All right, so you lose your field.
Yeah, my point is 5.
Yeah, your point is 5.
And now I would probably start doing a couple of those, and I would throw 3 on my...
Okay, 7s. And in reality, this is a hop bet. I don't have no hop bets on mine, but we'll call it a hop bet. So he's got hard 6, hard 8, and a hop. Hop the 7s. Alright, there's his crap 10. Oops, that was a 10, guys. So he loses this, but he wins the field. You're pressing that, right?
Yep.
Alright, there's a 4. He loses his hard 4. Oh, he didn't have the hard 4, never mind. But he wins the 10 on the field. He does his second press, second and final press. And there's a 10, so he wins his $20 on the field. Okay, and this is what I was talking about. It amazes me how good he is at throwing field numbers. The other day we were in the casino and he put $50 on the field and hit it for $100. We were all going nuts, man. It was fun. Wish we would have had it on camera, but my battery is already dead. Okay, hard 8. So he just hit the hard 8. Now he did that, I'm sure, to cover his empty 8, right?
Correct.
Just in case.
Yep.
Okay, so it's 10 for 1 on mine, so you get $10 for that. Do you want $9 plus 1 here, or?
No, you can leave that, and that one's gone. So we'll just throw both of those back on.
All right, there's craps 3. Craps 3. So he gets 10. He's pressing that. And 10. All right, so he's got a easy 10. So he wins his field, which he collects on. So there's $20 there. Drops it back and starts again from 1. All right, there's another 10. I'm telling you, man, this dude, I'm going to nickname him Field Man. At first I was calling him Hardways, but now I'm going to call him Field Man. There's another 10. Look at that. This dude. If you guys ever need any field numbers, come gamble with George. 10 again. Look at that. 3 10s in a row. I'm telling you, man, this dude rakes it in on the field. All right, 7 out. Okay, so let's go ahead and call this good real quick. We got an idea of what you do, so count up your money. And this is just another way you guys can check it out and see, you know, if it works for you. Like I was saying in one of my videos, I actually like to look at a ton of different ways people play because unfortunately not one way works every time. So if you have knowledge of different ways you can play, like I said, if there's a lot of field numbers hitting when you're playing at the casino, then this would actually be a good way to play, you know. And you'll see that sometimes some people hit a ton of field numbers, and if you're, you know, if you're playing just 22 across, you ain't gonna make a dang thing. So you need to kind of adjust your strategies too based on what's getting thrown when you're playing at the table. But did you have anything final to say? Is
Yeah,
this the
I mean,
only way you play, or do you play different ways too?
I mean, this is the way I
You
would
start
say
out?
the last maybe 2-3 weeks I've been thinking about. But I mean, before it used to be just pass and field, and then after that hits, I would go 6 and 8 and try to just really ride those mostly.
But the way you've been covering yourself the last few weeks that I've watched you, you've been winning. So
yeah, I mean, even though I know the 6 and 8 are
the most common.
I'm betting that
You won't throw it because you don't.
Right.
You don't throw those.
All other 10 will get there first. Really.
And honestly, I agree. It just shows proof right here. The way you throw, for some reason, you don't throw a lot of 6 and 8s. So
I think it's in a way forcing the 7 to be on my side and forcing those guys to be the enemy now.
right.
In a way.
Sounds good, man. Well, I appreciate you showing us, and
And that was up $47.
Oh, so you were up 47 in the end?
From that, yeah.
Nice. All right, man. Thanks again. Thanks for watching, guys. Hanging with Jorge out.